Warning: everything said here is my own 2 cents and are backed by the CRFA or the Consumer Review Freedom Act, so fuck you and have a good day.
Hey guys, welcome to my video. From the title of the video, you already know this is going to be a rant. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate you all. But basically, my account was permanently banned. Oh wow, whoa. Alright, so you have basically 3 different types of people who are going to watch this video. And they're going to leave me X feedback. They're going to say something like, bro, I understand what you're saying. This makes so much sense. Uh, Good luck. The other guy is gonna say, you got banned, toxic, like, okay. And then you have C, which is a guy who's like trying to be neutral. It's like, well, that's why there's a mute button. Like just the non-bias. I feel for that. I feel for all of you because you're all right, all of you. Like the troller, the guy who like agrees, and the guy trying to be neutral. All of you are right, but I'm trying to talk about what I feel is needed in improving this game and the feedback system. Because as you guys know it, the game is dying. And you might be thinking, dying? Dying? How could you say such accusations? I mean, obviously I'm gonna explain it later on in the video, but I just want to start from point A and then I'll get to Z. So what inspired me to make this video, minus the fact that my account was banned, because the thing is, I do have a couple of accounts already banned. I never submitted a ticket for any of them because I understood what I did. I'm toxic, right? But guy, I promise you I was reformed, and this is why I'm making this video. Because I submitted my ticket, right, literally wiped their ass with it and just took a shit on me. So let's begin. Why were you banned? Okay, so we need to go back to the very beginning. Let's get on League because I will show you why I was banned. So you might be thinking like, oh, you're probably really toxic before, but no, I wasn't. The first warning, which was like that 10 game chat restriction, was also bullshit. But the thing is, I stopped caring. Not because like, oh, I didn't think that like I'd ever get banned again, like, or any of that shit. Like, I stopped caring about me getting chat restrictions because they were so stupid. And I'll show you guys. Let's go. You're again. Some people are gonna be like, "Wow, that's stupid." Other people are gonna be like, "Haha, toxic," and then the other guy's like, "That's why you mute." Okay, permanently banned for what? First game. So obviously you can read it. Just it's me talking to this guy, asking him like, why doesn't he rotate? Apologizing to my team because I can't gank them because this guy is being a dick. Not like he's refusing to rotate. He's a mid laner. It's a Talia, it's a Tali, and she's refusing to rotate. She's just there, right? So I'm asking her to rotate because now it's like this is like 10, 12, 15 minutes in, and their mid laner is rotating and fucking every lane up, and now they're going into my jungle and they're fucking me up, and it's like, oh yeah, the guy was just straight calling everyone retards. Aw, like there was no, he did not give a fuck about it, and I'm pretty sure he was dual queued with Riven because I had a Riven on my team also straight flaming me, so it's just like I was jungler, so obviously they're gonna be like, "Ha, jungler's fault," even though it's the mid laner allowing, like it's the enemy mid laner ganking you guys. It's not even the jungler. Like I'm dealing with, it was a Rengar. I'm the one dealing with the Rengar, and we're just trying to counter each other. And then it's just the mid laner ganking, and then they're like, "Oh, why don't you gank?" And I'm like, "Why don't you ask Tali? I'm stopping Rengar from ganking." But so you have all this shit. They're saying I'm inting and all this shit. And I'm like, I'm not. It's like it's literally wrong place, wrong time. I died at that point, um, because I got 5-man ganked, no wards. It was such a bad game because we had this Tali. just straight flaming everyone. Our support got tilted. I got tilted. Our top got tilted. I don't know what happened to ADC. I think he left. So that's already the team's environment. And you might be saying like, "Oh, dude, look what you're saying. You're being toxic." How? Oh, dude, look what you're saying. You're creating a negative environment. Okay, this right here is at like a minute and 45 because I did a gank, like an early gank at Zin. I got the mid laner's flash. So I got the mid laner's flash, and then I went to my blue. At this point, Tali is still by turret, mid lane turret, and I'm by the first brush to like blue. So it's like, yeah, the first brush that like connects like blue and that little like exploding thing. So it's that brush. I'm basically there walking to my blue because I just ganked. With I took red and then I went to mid and now I'm going to blue. The guy was already there hiding, waiting. So I'm spam pinging him. I'm running back to turret. Spam pinging. Guy doesn't rotate. I die. I lose double buffs. That's first blood. From there, it just straight like everything took off. This guy just went on to saying how retarded I am for staying and blah blah. Like, okay, cool. Oh, by the way, I still haven't received anything saying that, oh, this person has been banned or thank you for your assist and blah blah. Like, and that's why I believe the system needs improvement because the other guy calling everyone retards, calling like just straight flaming everyone. He's still playing his games. Moving on. So, second game. It's a short game, but second game. So, our Varus completely tilts himself into oblivion. He's 0-5 at like 10 minutes less, whatever, and he's just straight flaming support. Oh, why don't you do this? Blah blah blah. And the support's my buddy, so I'm like, bro, you're doing good. Like, stop, because we're trying to help him. We're trying to gank. We're trying to like do mid laner and myself, who I was playing jungle again, and we're trying to help this guy. We're doing our best with the ganks. We're trying not to tilt him, but the guy is just straight flaming everyone. So he's just there like, why do I have teams like this? Blah blah blah. Why can't Varus do this? Blah blah. Like, it's just like baby rage, straight baby rage. From there, all this shit right here, like you're the ADC, go play tank. He's straight calling everyone retards. You're all retarded. I hope you lose. Blah blah blah. And I'm just brother, your account. Is this really me being toxic? Is this really me being toxic? Telling him to shut the fuck up because he's calling everyone on all chat. He's saying that we're all retarded and that we're the reason. That's why I said us. He's like, we're the reason he's gonna lose. We won that game because we carried without him. He rage quit, by the way. Over here, report that kid for fuck's sake. Report this Ferris. We can win. We don't need that shitter. All of this right here, this is because he rage quit. He literally went mid, walked mid, fought the Fed Cassiopeia, and died. Instantly, like, well, not instantly, it was like within seconds, rage quit. Why, man? Why? How is... And I'll show you. I submitted my ticket, and I'll show you what the fuck the Riot employee Red Edge has the audacity to say, like a fucking cunt. So, I'll show you. So, essentially, this was it. That's all I said. That's all I fucking said. And they say that I'm toxic and I'm negative environment. Autist. Fucking autist. So that was the log. Like I said, 3 different groups of people. I understand what you're saying. Haha, band. That's why you meet people. Just to give you the heads up. So, before I show you the ticket, let me show you why I believe the system needs improvement. So the current system works something like this. you play 100 games, right? You win 100 games, right? In those 100 games, you did not talk to anyone. You played perfectly flawless. You're faker. But because you're so good, because whatever reason, your teammates report you. The enemy team reports you. Like, you just get reported. But since nothing happened, since you didn't do anything, the reports do nothing. Except they stay in like your account vault, which is like where all the reports are like sent to and just held in your vault. So when the time comes and you actually are pushed over the edge after the 101th game, and you know they finally tilt you to oblivion, and you call someone a stupid bitch, you get fucking punished. And where am I getting this information from? Let's look at what happened to Cutie Pie. So you have a very, very, in my opinion, down to earth, non-flamed, like he's just a genuinely nice guy, right? Cutie Pie. I'm a cutie pie, guys, right? Right. What happens? 10 game chat restriction. Cutie for what? Literally 5 lines. He said 5 lines. What? Because he called, like, he said, listen, retard. It's not like he's saying that, like, you might, like I said, 3 different types of people. You should have mute, haha band, and then, like, we understand what you're saying, right? In my opinion, I'm the more I understand what Cutie Pie is saying. Why do you think he said that? Cam bot equals free win. You know, why'd he call someone a retard? Could it be that maybe their jungler or whoever he was talking to is flaming and refuses to help him, and Cutie's just getting straight camped? Cam bot, the guy right here at this point probably said no, like you're an idiot, blah blah blah. You're trolling mid. I'm assuming that the guy is the mid laner and he's literally trolling mid now because Cutie's asking for a camp bot because it will give him a free win. How? Okay, yes, he's saying listen retard, but this is where I'm saying that the system needs improving. Okay, so haters are gonna hate on Cutie Pie. Why do I say this? Because they know that everyone wants everything Cutie Pie has, like straight up, right? So they're just reporting Cutie Pie for anything that happens. Reported. Where am I getting these accusations from, right? The thing is, Cutie Pie, I watch him fairly often, and every game he's very, very complacent, very like he's very nice. He carries his games, like he carries his own weight. He's not toxic. But because 100 different people, 1,000 different people, 10,000 different people have reported Cutie Pie for false, like these are false bans, false reports that they're giving to Cutie Pie. Finally, Cutie Pie calls someone a retard, and he's the one who gets punished. He gets punished. Yeah, like it was only a 10 game chat, but the next punish might be the 14-day suspension. No, bro, this is why the system needs improvement, because you can't just report people for no reason and then let the report stay in their vault. You're letting the report, because no one is verifying if this is true. No one, like, is the system, they claimed at some point, they said, oh yeah, the system actually bans you if you're doing false reports. But the thing is, I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true, because I've done reports, nothing has happened to me, right? Some of them are real, some of them are like, yo, this guy is just like, he said one thing I didn't like, I reported him. But it's like, it's still reporting him. And what ends up happening is that when the guy finally like hits the edge after the 10,000 report, even if all the reports were false, They're just there. They're just there holding. Because have you noticed that like when game 1, 2, or 3 pop up and they're just like you didn't say anything and they only show you one game where you did say something? Because the system is flawed in the sense that when you report someone, they don't verify it. They like the system itself doesn't say like yeah like he did this blah blah. Like they just keep it there. Like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like it's not doing its job. Like yeah, it's working, but it's not working in a sense that it's not verifying what's right and what's wrong. Like why can't you reported this guy for verbal abuse. Let me scan his chat log because I'm assuming that's what they do. They scan the chat log. Oh, you didn't say anything. Let me throw away this report. Why can't they do that? No, instead it gets sent to your vault and it stays there until that one day after the 1 million report that was false, they finally get you because you called someone a retard. And they finally get you. What? How is that right? That's flawed. I feel like they need to implement a system where like if this player hits over X amount of reports and he's gonna get punished, have like a manual person look at his thing. Riot is in the fucking billions and you really have to rely on a system. Machines are flawed. Systems and programs are flawed at points. And this is where I'm saying where it's flawed. PewDiePie has obviously received false reports to the point where that one game that he was tilted over the edge and he called someone a retard, he was penalized. I'm not saying like, yeah, man, go around calling people retards. Yeah, man, like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to justify his language either. I'm just saying that the system is flawed in the sense that people reform. People reform. How are they meant to reform if their vote is still there with these infinite reports, meaning that if another report, like hypothetically, you come back from a 14-day suspension, blah, you play a game, you do blah, whatever happens, and then you get reported. All the reports that happened before are still there. So because you're adding another, they added another negative report and it was justified, you're banned now. Like, what? Okay, so another reason why I feel this is flawed is because it's basically that you get put in like this like watch. They put you under surveillance in the sense that like if you get X amount of reports, they're basically waiting for you. They're behind your back, just like, yeah, man, call him this, call him that. Like they want you to do it because the system is ready to hit you with the hammer and you don't even know it. So let me tell you, let me show you where I get this shit from. Okay, so essentially, this right here is my Smurf account, right? Let's log into this account. Oh, wow, I logged in, I can still play. Why did I bring this up? I've said so much shit in this account that was, and guess what? I'm still playing. Why am I still playing? Isn't the system supposed to be working? Aren't these like reports supposed to be working? That's the thing. It's only until you receive X amount says like, oh, this guy, like apparently he has said this and this. Let's watch him. I'm pretty sure now, like right now, because of like all the other reports that I've gotten. Now if I do anything, punished. Guaranteed punished. I guarantee you if I do anything, I'm punished. Because I already have enough reports under this vault that anything I do is an insta punish. I know it. I know for a fact because I've already said shit in this account and I'm not banned yet or I'm not anything. So I already know it. The hammer is literally like they're ready to fucking KO me, basically. This is why I feel that the system is banned, is flawed. I feel the system is flawed because you have scenarios like this where I'm basically standing up to like this guy calling people retards, and I'm the one who gets penalized. So I submitted a ticket, and let's go to that. Okay, I'll let you guys read it, pause it, whatever. Basically, I told him, I'm like, even though in both these games I'm getting flamed, I'm getting harassed, why was my account banned, right? Because I'm genuinely confused. Obviously, this account had the vault because this account was coming back from a 14-day suspension, and I'll continue to repeat this. All those the suspensions, the like the 10-game chat restrictions, they were all false. Like, in my opinion, they were all false. I wasn't gonna fight it because, like, I've done it before, and they literally say, like, TOS. They refer me to code of conduct, and I'm like, what? It's a waste of time. I honestly did not feel this was justified, and so I sent in this ticket. Ticket basically says that why do I have to, like, why can't I ask this guy, hey buddy, you're dying. You're dying to Renekton. You're already 0-5, buddy. I think you should stop fighting him, and I think you should farm under tower. Why is it that when that guy goes ham, calling me everything and then muting me and then reporting me, why is it that that's not reportable as negative environment, but me asking him to play better is reportable? Because tell me how many times you guys have reported someone because they're just refusing to communicate with you, refusing to like listen to advice. How many times do you get put in a game where someone keeps like just fighting that one guy and dying to him, just fighting and dying, and there's a point like, go guy, you're feeding Jax. Can you please stop feeding Jax and farm under tower? Muted, reported. How many times does that shit happen to you guys? And then you're just like, okay. And at that point, they claimed I'm the okay. Let's scroll down. So he replies, saying, like he completely understands me. Yeah, man. And he just wants to provide clarification. He says that you put down other players in your game and overly criticize them for their mistakes, which contributed to the negative game environment. I showed you guys what happened in game 1 and in game 2. In game 2, I had that Varus who basically rage quit. If anyone was creating a negative game environment, it was that guy. Anyone, it was that guy. Yeah, man, I'm Red Edge, man. Yeah, man. It was all you, man. You create. Whatever, guy. So, this is what he quotes me. This character. He's quoting me with what I told the Talil. Hey, a 12-year-old, he's a 12-year-old, just like the shit from the chat log, right? Just, and then this is game 2, me talking to Varus. And then he's like, he has the audacity to say, I know these aren't the answers you were hoping for, however, we would like to further clarification. If you would like further clarification, my bad. Or have any questions, I'm here for you. I'm like, all right, I got you with the other clarifications. So I basically reply and I tell him, I'm like, look, you literally ignored everything I just said. These people were the ones, they were the ones creating the negative environment. I didn't create it. It was already created, which is what I told him. I'm like, they were using, brother, these people in both games were using unnecessary language that already disrupted the team's environment. Like, guy, honestly, the people who play and work for Riot, like, I don't know, a couple of things. Anyways, and then I quote the guy because the guy gives me such a stupid response. The guy claims I'm the one creating the negative environment, and like I said, friend, I'm responding / standing up to comments about retardation. I told him, I called him out. How the fuck are you gonna be okay with that? I'm not okay with that. The guy's like, oh my god. I'll let look. We'll get there because he's obviously I'm just going ahead of myself, but I simply cannot understand how some people can just justify like the fact that I'm banned because I'm trying to stand up for all the other mentally handicapped kids who play League, and yet these other people, to my knowledge, because like I showed you my account, I still have yet to receive anything that says thank you for your feedback, instant feedback, blah blah blah. Like we have received it, we got him, blah blah. Like I haven't received any of that. So everything this guy said to me, I basically said it back. I'm like, because he was taking all these sentences from the chat log. So he apparently didn't understand why I was saying that. So I had to explain to him. I said this to all this kid because he was flaming the support and complaining about himself dying a lot. If anyone's creating a negative environment, it's him. I'm telling him your account, because he has the audacity to claim that this is negative environment, because I'm warning him. I'm telling him that the use of saying retards is gonna get your account banned. But no, somehow you guys think my ban was justified. Guy, how? Like I said, laughable. And please, if you guys can make this like viral, so that way Riot can see this, I would love for them to take notes. Fix your fucking system. I hope you're okay with today being your last game, because today was most likely his last game. These were 2 different days, by the way, like different days that this happened. Like they weren't the same day that. Okay. So again, he's flaming us, telling an all chat that we're the reason he's gonna lose. We won, like I said, because we carried him. We didn't need him. We were so ahead. It was practically a 4v5, and we still won. Yeah, bro. Exactly what I said. The kid walks mid, fights the Fed cast, dies, rage quits, and I say it after. Why? How? Okay, if I say it during, like, oh, report the kid, that's negative. That's whatever, because I'm trying to tilt him. That's grief in Riot's eyes or whatever. So I say it after he leaves. Just report him, move on. Again, Riot has the audacity to say that I'm the one creating the negative environment. 100%, I'm the toxic one. Yep, toxic and negative. Yup, sir. It's me creating the toxic environment, the negative environment. And I told him, seriously, Red Edge? Seriously? Because talking to him felt like he really didn't understand. He doesn't understand is the correct term. Sorry, he does not understand. He's just doing his job like a little peasant that he is. Responding to people why they're banned and just telling them TOS. Like, I'm pretty sure his job isn't to unban people. I'm sure of it. I'm so sure. That's all up in like the head games. And this guy, being the peasant that he is, he has no authority to ask people like, yo, this guy wants banned to be unbanned. Why? Because I'm sure other people ask the same. So they've said they don't have the authority. I want to say so much. All right. Now he's referencing game 1 with the tally. Kids calling me retard. I was the one banned. Don't forget, I was the one banned. I'm not calling anyone anything off. It's funny because he says this. He says this. Where you did not use hate speech, your penalty was escalated to a permanent suspension because you were issued 3 other penalties, including a 2-week suspension before that. The thing is that these reports are false reports, because he's saying, I'm not getting reported for hate speech. I know for a fact I wasn't getting reported for verbal abuse. So he's saying I'm getting reported for negative attitude. Yet this guy is the one creating the negative environment. He, God, this guy, like, these people are so dumb. Honestly, Raya is so fucking dumb. And that's that goes to my second thing. Why is Riot so dumb? Because they refuse to address the issue that deals with toxicity amongst individuals and like standing up to it. Instead, they just ban all of that. And where do I get this information from? Right here. This is what he says. He says whether you are instigating or retaliating, defending yourself with negative chat, they both break our terms of use in agreement. How is this negative? All right, well, so I'm here explaining to him, back to this. I was here basically explaining to him everything. Why I said what I said. Everything. Oh, that's right, because you guys can't read the chat. And I already explained it to you, so I hope you guys already know. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, like the Riven, definitely they were dual queued. And I was telling him, again, I didn't get a message saying instant feedback has hit this kid. Instead, I was the one hit with the instant feedback. You guys banned me. But again, the guy calling people retards is still running around. So yeah, goodwill hunting. Again, you guys can pause all of this and read all of this for yourself. I will have 3 different groups of people. The people saying I deserve it, the people saying that this is garbage, and the people saying to me people. Like, I don't want to be a robot and play it. Like, why do you play a game? When I'm a veteran player since season 1. When I first started playing this game, yeah, you had people who would talk and say, stop doing this because you're ruining the game for the team. Stop doing this because of this. Stop doing this because of that. And guess what, Riot? You didn't ban them. Why? Because you understood that we're all trying to win. This is ranked. We're all trying to win. We're not trying to deal with this kid and his little like temper tantrums. We're not trying to deal with that. Instead, you have the audacity to report the guy who's literally trying to maintain 100% team morale. Because you have this little shitter who's this little 12-year-old, because that's who you guys cater to now. You guys cater to these 12 and 13-year-olds ever since like season 5 when your shit started to die. And I'll get to there. So they literally said like, oh, that I think that's when they introduced like the upgraded instant feedback system. So any little thing, anything, banned. Anything, banned. Why? Ask yourself why. Why? Why do you think they're like that? Because they already made all their money. They made all the money they had to. They don't need any more money. Maybe they want more money, so they're like, I guess, how do we target more money? We should create better guidelines so that way more people feel that League is a safer place to game. Like, kid, how is it safer when I'm the one who's getting called the retard? I'm not the one calling the retard. They're the ones calling me the retard. And yet you're the ones banning me. You guys, how is that building a safer environment? I hope you guys read all of this. This is the other thing. No, this is the other thing. And this is the truth. What you're telling me by keeping me banned is that you rather ban the guy who stands up to toxic behavior because it creates a negative environment rather than the guy who is actually toxic. Thinking face. So that's basically what they told me. Let's scroll down. What did they say? We are not singling you out, brother. I don't know if that means that they got them. Like, did you guys get them? You guys got the people calling me retards? Is that what you're saying? What the fuck are you saying, man? Such a garbage game support, man. The most important thing, blah, blah, not to fire with fire, blah, blah. I know it's hard not to retaliate against someone acting negative toward you or tilting your gameplay. However, like I said before, we issued a 2-week suspension on any instance on your negative. That's the thing, brother. You guys are giving me. Think about this. Like why I'm banned right now. Like those chat logs. Think about those chat logs, and then copy and paste that to my 10 game chat restriction, and then my 14 day chat restriction. Copy and paste those logs onto those. It's literally the same type of reports and the same logs. I'm getting reported for telling people to fucking stop dying to the jacks because you're literally gonna make us lose. The truth hurts. The truth is not negative environment. Okay. So after he said that, I already knew it was useless, and I told him the truth. And this is why the league player base will continue to dwindle away. Let's ban all good players and leave all the toxic shitty players that ruin this game and the community. Good idea. Good day, sir. And that was my motherfucking ticket to these people. The most useless ticket ever. That's why it's so useless. League is dying, and this is where my second topic comes on. I hope you guys understood the first topic. Look, League. Look, Riot. It's simple. Tweak your instant report system so that way if people are gonna get banned, it's a manual ban. Because people reviewed it. Not, oh yeah, I read your chat logs and yeah, this is pretty toxic. No, bro. Actually review in-game. Because I asked them. Fuck, I already closed it. I asked them, I'm like, please review the in-game VODs, the comms, everyone, because this isn't right. This is not fair. I don't think it's right. Like I said, they literally got my ticket, rubbed their ass with it, and then shit it all over me. They literally were like, hold on, give me a second. They got the ticket, and they were like, fucking, yeah, man. Got it deep in there. Yeah. So they got it deep in there, and then they fucking, after their asshole was super clean, they fucking like spread their ass cheek and just straight all over me. And that is what they do to every other player who's in my scenario. It's the truth. So, look, Riot, some words of advice. If you're gonna have a vote, a player vote, where all the reports go to, and they exceed, I don't know, X number that you guys deal with, you don't pay me, so I don't have to fucking say this shit to you guys. These are my ideas, but you're not even paying me. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm just going to give you an idea. So, X number, they reach X number of reports. You have a guy, you have a team of people because you have so much fucking money. You have a team. It's funny. You saw my account. I still had 1,800 RP. I don't get a refund for that. You guys took my money. I asked for a refund. You guys won't give it to me. Of course not. Of course not. I literally just bought the RP. You guys won't give it back to me. And that's why League will continue to sink. So, because you guys are greedy. Like, straight the fuck up. You guys are greedy. Like, you guys do not care about your player base. And guess what? This is where my other shit comes into play. So, let me ask you. Wait, let me just continue. So, you get a guy, a team, reviews your like the guys, the people being with X amount of reports, reviews it, and they decipher like, no, this isn't acceptable. This isn't Summoner's Code. Like, all right. Oh wait, these bans are actually pretty bad, false. That they don't really seem correct. They're not accurate to what the bans were saying. The bans were saying that this guy was doing this, and this, but when I reviewed the VOD, he wasn't. So I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm gonna warn him and say that if you get like, oh my god, guy, fuck it. Round 2. Why is League dying? Why are people quitting League? Who is quitting League? You have Night Blue, you have Tyler, you have what's this guy, Grow Score, you just have different individuals who hold League. You're fucking up, because that's the thing. You have these streamers who stream your game, and you have these people who watch them stream your game. Because why do they watch the streamer? That's another topic. Why do they watch streamers and play instead of playing the game? And then you have like the group of people are like, oh, all the people who watch streamers are dumb. They should just play the game. They don't want to play your shitty game because they're either banned, or they know that the game sucks, or they know the community sucks. Like, there's different factors of why they rather watch someone who's in high elo do amazing. Because the thing is, when you watch these people in high elo, everyone's good. Everyone's not toxic. Everyone's like trying, right? So they watch them because they're like, damn, that's how my games should feel. Like, my games should feel like everyone's knows what to do. Everyone's trying. But why? Why do I go into ranked and I am queued up with the guy who's like, I can't support, I'm gonna go Viger. I can't mid lane, I'm sorry, and then goes in like a feeding rampage. Why? Why is it us? It's us that get put into these games with like into ranked games. Why can't Riot just say, like, if you haven't played, luckily they're doing it. Luckily they're implementing like, oh, you get autofill to support, but you've never support in your life, we're putting you in bronze. Finally they're doing that. Because why should my skill level, if I'm plat, why do I have to deal with a guy who can't even support? He's a first time support because he was autofilled. No one wanted to swap because that's their mains. And like, now we lost the game. We wasted a 35-minute game because everyone knows how to play except that one guy. And that one guy who we're trying to carry is losing the game for us. Finally, Riot implemented the system. Like, oh, you don't know, you've never played support, we're putting you in bronze. Like, finally. Moving on. So that answer is why people watch Twitch streamers, because they rather see like, this is how the game is supposed to be, not my shitty trolling people, right? Right. So you might be saying, back to the accusations. You said League is dying. Where are you getting this information from? Huh? Buddy, if you haven't been watching Twitch, and well, I don't need this anymore. If you haven't been on Twitch, League is 4th place. I've seen League 6th place. Fucking behind IRL. People rather watch IRL streamers than watch League streamers now. Why? Because people are realizing that League just isn't what it used to be anymore. Where am I getting this information from? Okay. So obviously this page right here, Unranked Smurfs, this was posted 4th of 2017, October, so last year. I can assure you that League sent some letters, legal letters, to this page saying, don't you dare say anything negative about us, because we will fucking indefinitely sue your ass. I'm so sure about it. Anyways, moving on. So they're here talking. This is when I started playing, 2011. I was a freshman. Yeah, 32 million people. They had same time 1.3 million people. This is when I used to play, right? 2012. They keep doing it. Blah blah blah. They're saying that 3 million people were peaking. So from one year to the next, it's just going up, right? So now it's 2014. Some reason they didn't review 2013, but whatever, it doesn't matter. 2013, although they did tease us for 2013, we celebrated 5 million concurrent players. They didn't release any other figures until 2014. Okay. 2014, they say 7.5 million peaked players. Huh. What's 2014? Season 4. Because we're in Season 8 and we're also in 2018. Huh. Season 4. Right. I'm saying Season 5 is when people stopped. Right. 7.5. 2016, we missed out on season 5. 2016. Since 2014, Riot hasn't released any new official statistics on their website just yet, based on their last release in 2014. It looks like they've slowed down to updating it to every 2 years or so. Why? Why? Okay, your people are already dying, and you know it. This is because it takes such a long time for a significant number of new people to join. Okay. But you can still tell me the daily people playing, can't you? You can still tell me the people playing per month, can't you? Why can't you tell me that? I don't care about the new people. I care about like how many people are currently playing right now. Although Riot themselves have not released any new base statistics yet, there are some interesting speculations on the latest figures. Okay, this is 2017, last year. We've had experts of mathematicians pull millions of points from data RP, and guess what? How many monthly people have been playing in 2017? You won't believe the results. For the first time in league history, we think the player base might have been gone down. Oh, again, this sentence itself literally proves to me they received a letter from Riot saying, we disencourage you to say anything negative about our game or you will receive legal repercussions. I'm so sure of it. Why? Why? They stopped. They stopped reporting their figures ever since 2014. They stopped. They completely stopped since 2014. What was 2014? Season 4, beginning of Season 5. What happened? What was happening during that time? They were making changes to how you can carry. No longer can one person carry the game. So now games were dependent on 5 people. If one is garbage, well, I cracked my finger. Fuck. If one is garbage, you lose. That's the straight point. You lose. If one person isn't playing the way they should, if one person fucks up, you lose. People stopped playing after that because it wasn't fun. It's like you had to rely on your team. And that's not fun because it's solo queue. If you want us to rely on our team, bring back the fucking ranked where you can queue up with however many people you wanted. Yeah, man, let's bring ranked flex. Where if you're bronze, you get put against diamonds. If you're masters, you get put against fucking silvers. It's stupid. Honestly, ranked flex is the worst waste of time ever. Honestly. Oh yeah, man, you can practice heroes there. No, buddy. That's why you have normals. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Where am I getting this evidence that League is dwindling away? Like I told that guy. Where? So, like I said, 2015, 2014, Season 5, they made changes to like the report system. They made changes to how a person can carry. No longer can one person carry. Like before, Draven used to be one-man carries. Kha'Zix used to be one-man carry. Yeah, like it was different heroes. I think Darius was one-man carries. Like different heroes, I forget, but there were multiple heroes that could one-man carry, and I didn't see the problem with that. Why? It's funny too. I was Diamond season 5 or season 6. I was Diamond. Why? Because I'd play Vayne. I main Vayne. My name was Vayne only NA. Obviously that account is banned because I'm Topper. So, you have I was Diamond on that account. Just one tricking Vayne. Before you could do it. Now I dare you to play Vayne. You probably wouldn't. Why? Because Vayne is in such a shitty position right now. Why? Because they made it almost impossible for one man to carry. If you play Vayne, I can't carry anymore as Vayne. My team fucks up. Well, there you go. The fucking tanks are just diving me, and now so stupid. All right. So why am I bringing this up, saying that the league numbers are dwindling, and how they can fix it, right? Because why am I gonna complain about something without giving any type of like feedback, right? That's useless. That's useless criticism. This is my feedback. Blizzard had the same problem. 2010, Wrath of the Lich King. How many people on Daily Peak did they have? 10 million. They had, oh, I'm sorry, they had over 10 million. They had like 12 million. Yeah, these are subs, but I'm pretty sure subs also play. Like, come on, guys. So anyways, you have about 10 million people playing at any given time. 10 million. Daily. Wrath of the Lich King was when this happened. This is Blizzard, if you guys aren't familiar, and a lot of people will agree that League, unfortunately, hit the 2010 Wrath of the Lich King. Sadly, in 2014, 2015, Season 5, Season 4, I guess. I thought it was Season 5. I guess it happened Season 4. League finally hit the Wrath of the Lich King wall, where everyone really liked the game, but guess what? They changed it in 2011. Come next season, they made some major changes, and guess what? They liked it. They realized they didn't like it. They didn't like it. They played other games. And this is what League is doing. Fucking we did honor system in season 7, season 6. We added honor system. Oh yeah, some people played. Oh, you get reported once, because remember in season 5 or season 6 they added the ban thing. They upgrade. Oh what? I got chat restricted and I lost my honor forever. Now I'm honor 0, honor 1. Oh, this shit sucks. Goes down, goes down. Oh, the community can't what's that shit? You can't solo carry anymore. Goes down. And then this is currently where we are. Oh yeah, man. Let's add Clash. Let's give free skins because we have infinite money. Let's give free skins. That will bring them. Hell yeah, it brought them free skins. Oh what, man? You can't play unless you have Honor 2? Everyone's back to not playing the game anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, people are playing. There's probably, like, honestly, there's probably maybe like a million people playing. Maybe. And why do I say such low numbers? Because, alright, so now that I showed you, this is, hold on, before I skip, I just want to continue elaborating on this. What did Blizzard do to like, I mean, Blizzard honestly didn't do anything. They couldn't do anything. The game just died because they refused to listen to their player base. Everyone wanted Wrath of the Lich King back. Guy, please lower the intensity of your instant feedback system. Everyone wanted Wrath of the Lich King. They felt that was the pinnacle of success when it came to like grinding and like everything they wanted in this MMORPG. They felt that was the pinnacle. And then what happened? You couldn't replay like Wrath anymore. You had to keep moving on. You can only play Wrath in like certain times and blah blah blah. So it wasn't fun anymore because people really wanted Wrath and they refused to give them Wrath. So the player base started dwindling. They tried incorporating different things, kept dwindling. They tried incorporating better things, kept dwindling. Listen to the player base. You're saying, yeah, man, we are listening to the player base and we're removing everyone toxic like you. First of all, did you not see my chat logs? Like, I wasn't toxic. You fucking idiots. Moving on. So, basically, right now, World of Warcraft, you cannot find the figures. They stopped reporting figures after 2015. Why? Because they know that shit's at like a million right now, or lower, or less. 500,000. So, League is in the same boat. And where am I getting this information from? Twitch. How are you getting this from Twitch? For the longest years, League was always number one on top game streams. Always. How many people are watching your League? How many? They were always number one. Always. And then it was Hearthstone, then it was Dota, then it was IRL, and then finally, oh, like, whatever. Like, whatever the case was. WoW was in there, CSGO, like, whatever the case was, League was number one with, like, X amount of people. Not recent. This has been for a nice fat minute. League has been placed to number 2, then number 3. Currently, they're number 4. I've seen them as far as 7 because I've seen Overwatch here. I've seen IRL, Dota 2. Actually, no further because I've seen CS:GO also in front of League. Huh? You're telling me? And yeah, like I get it when League goes into MSI or League goes into playoffs, like sometimes because Fortnite recently when there was LCS, like the finals of Team Liquid versus this other team, Fortnite still had the number 1 ranking even though there was 250,000 people watching League. Fortnite still had the lead. Can you believe that? League has been dethroned as the go-to game to play. Why? Oh, gee, I don't know. People realize ever since season 5, when you're like, oh, you can't carry anymore, you need to work as a team. Guy, people don't want to be stuck in a 35-minute plus game with one autismo who does not want to play, who does not want to win, who's literally saying, I want you all to lose. Why am I going to play a game that's 35 minutes plus of my life that I can never get back, tilted over people who don't have the same passion like I do in League? They claim, oh, League is a fucking game. That tilts me to no ends because yes, you're right. League is a game, Sherlock. Now go play normals because that's the fucking gaming aspect of it. That's the fun aspect of it. Not competitive. Competitive is ranked. No one plays competitive to have fun. Right, if you believe that, get off your high horse. People play competitive to win. To say to their friends, I'm this Elo. Get at me. It's all of that's the thing. League started implementing, oh yeah, play with friends. They started pairing up with Facebook. Yeah, pair up with Facebook. We give you rewards. Woo, yeah. Refer us, blah, blah, blah. We give you rewards. But guess what? They tried all these different things, but it's not fixing the player base. It's not fixing the, like, oh, this guy, excuse me, this guy, everyone is winning. All 4 lanes, I mean, all 4 players, oh, I'm sorry, all 3 players, including, well, not including yourself, are winning. You have mid, top, whatever lanes are winning. And then you have that one guy. The one guy who's like, I'm going ADC. The one guy who's like playing a role that you need to be incompetent. I mean, that you need to be competent. And he plays it like a freaking dweeb. Baby raging. This, that. No one wants to be in those games. No one wants to play those games. Why? Why should I play those games when I can go play Overwatch, a 10-15 minute game, stomp the enemy team, be done with it? Or I lose in a 10-15 minute game, I get stomped, and then move on into my next game. Yeah. With a fucking team I never have to see again. Yeah. Like, I have more fun in Overwatch. I have more fun in Fortnite. I have more fun in PUBG. I just have more fun in every other game as opposed to League because the community is so bad. Because the fucking Riot incorporations is so bad. Your support is so bad. Like, how are you guys? It's okay. Like, please dwindle away. I want you guys to dwindle away because you guys are the Blizzard of before, when Blizzard refused to listen to us and they died. Like WoW's peak died. You know, WoW is still playable. WoW is still played, but it's not as popular as it used to be. League is still being played, but it's not as popular as it used to be. And you can be like, oh, the hype train, blah blah blah. Like, obviously other games and blah. Guy, if the other games weren't good, like, I've never heard of BattleTech, like Dead by Daylight. How many people are playing Dead by Daylight right now? Oh no, my bad. It's over here in Steam charts. There's 18,000 people, 17,000 people playing right now. 17,000 people. Now, we go to like Fortnite, we go to PUBG, 850,000 players currently playing. You're telling me that PUBG at 850,000 people is ahead of League? How many people are currently playing League? That's my question. I'm telling you, it's you know, it might be in the mills because you have different regions and blah blah blah, but that's the thing. Like, League just is not what it used to be because of all these changes. Because the fucking support does not care about you. Like, they do not care about your player base, your problems, you defending people. They care about the game being played. That's basically what they told me. When they refused to revoke my ban, I said this, that you guys rather ban the guy standing up to negativity and all this shit because you think they create the negative environment as opposed to the real people creating the environment. I've never been banned in any game, Overwatch, Hearthstone, WoW, like whatever, any game, for standing up for the little guy. Never. I've never been banned for calling someone out because he's being racist, he's being homophobic, whatever it is. Never. League of Legends is the only game to ban me for standing up for the little guy, for the people with mentally handicapped issues. Because you might be like, I'm telling you, I wish I could show you my 14-day ban. I wish I can show you my 10-game chat restrictions. It's literally a copy and paste on each of them. From like these two logs I showed you, it's literally a copy and paste of that onto those games, onto those chat logs. I defend people and all this shit, and I'm the one who's banned. Because League just doesn't care about us anymore. They care about the money, dude. Oh, they claim I'm the reason why the players are dwindling. Because I'm the one creating the negative environment that, and I'm not saying that they said me specifically. They're categorizing me as the very toxic people, and they're saying that we, the toxic people, are the reason why the players number dwindle because we're rages and all that shit. No, I'm not a rager. I just showed you all my shit. I'm not a fucking rager. I'm not verbally abusing people like other people are. You should go for them, not for me. But of course, your system is flawed. You refuse to acknowledge this, and then you spread your butt cheeks and shit on everyone else on my boat, or in our boat, rather. Look, a lot of people, a lot of different streamers, simply stop playing League because it's not fun to them. They don't want to be stuck in a game for 45 minutes, 35 plus minutes. That's a loss because everyone, all four of us, are grouped up trying to win. We're winning 4v5s. We're winning the team fights, but because this guy isn't with us, we can't keep going. We can't push because we're all 100 HP and there's no minions. We can't Baron because we're all 100 HP and there's no fucking like DPS output. So it's like it's garbage like that makes people stop playing League. A lot of players have said it. I stopped playing League because I can't carry anymore. Gross Score said it. He can't carry anymore because he knows he will get into a game and then, oh, that's Gore Gross. Let me troll him. And then people troll him. He doesn't want to play because of that. A lot of streamers are in that boat, and or they just get trolled, or don't like the game. It's like they play the game because or they stream the game because that's where their fans are. Like for me, I stream Warcraft. If I go stream any other game, Perf, Pub, IRL, maybe IRL people will come, but my community, probably they just won't come because they don't want to see that gameplay. They feel the way I feel. They don't like League. They're like, fuck League. So it's like they won't watch me. These people are probably in the same boat. They have the diehard fans of League who watch them, and if they go watch Pub, instead of having the 10K viewers, they're down to 2K because there's already a fan base in Pub. Your fan base does not want to follow you to Pub. They want to stay in League, so instead they go watch I'm a Cutie Pie or anyone else who's also famous and just happens to be better streamer. Like myself, that's basically how it is for me. I can't stream any other game minus Warcraft 3 because in Warcraft 3 I get my 10 people who watch me, my 15, like my community, because I'm a relatively new streamer. I've streamed. I'm about to reach 60 days of streaming, and you know, I have a small community, but they just won't watch any other game. Maybe Fortnite and Pub they do watch, but like they just won't continuously watch me for that like League because it's boring, you know, whatever it might be for them, right? And I feel for them. So that's basically it sucks for those streamers who are forced to stream League even though they hate it. It sucks. Night Blue's one of them. He streams it, he doesn't have fun. He's literally autopiloting every game because he's like he's just like jungling, so it's that good. It doesn't require that much brain damage or brain damage or like brain work. So it's just like for him, like he's good. He laughs about their mistakes and he continues the autopilot. Follows routes, sees who's pushing, goes into the lanes that are pushing. It's super autopilot. I see it, and I see him not having fun. I see it all. Everyone sees it. So that's basically my rant. You have a fucking community of people that just this isn't what it used to. It wasn't as cancer. To be honest, after like season 5, another thing that fucked me over was that no one, like I felt like a lot of people did not have the same passion that I had, in the sense that like they kept inting and they kept trolling. Like I said, they did all the changes that you couldn't single-handedly carry anymore. So it's like they were trolling, and it was very aggravating in the sense that I can't carry and I'm losing because you're a fuck. Yeah, bro, like I got banned for toxicity, but these people who are trolling and just simply blatantly intentionally feeding are not banned. League has changed for the worse, honestly. And these are the numbers. Don't be like these are all accusations. You don't know what you're talking. Guy, I'm whipping out the facts. 2014, you had people. These posts. I mean, these. That's the thing. People can literally make Smurf accounts, and that's what they do. That's why these numbers are the way they are. Because I can go. I'm not gonna do it, but I can go on like unranked Smurfs, yeah, and I can buy an account for $20, and that's the thing. I never leveled it or any of that garbage, but it's a new account. So when they say 67 monthly players or all that shit, a good portion are those like jobs, those Chinese who fucking farm making league accounts because it's free and they can just sell it afterwards, and they just farm it. They make new accounts, get it to level 30, and then sell it. Like it's profit that they make off league, and it gives false numbers over here because you're claiming 67 million, you're claiming 100 million. Why are there so many people? Because they're realizing like, oh yeah, I can make a profit off this. So honestly, a good portion of this is fucking like Smurf accounts that people have bought, and it's just every day new accounts are being bought and sold and made. They, league claims it's 100 unique players. It's not unique, trust. They're fucking Smurfs. So these are where I'm getting my accusations. They literally stopped posting all the evidence, bro. Saying that yeah, man, um, it's that it's still like it's still in, it's still hot. Like no, bro, people playing League, they don't want to show you. They just don't want to. They don't want to make it seem like League is dying, because then they'll get the whole like media coverage. Is League really dying? Everyone gets exposed. Then people like myself give their 2 cents, saying, "Yeah, League sucks because of this and blah blah," and then that's just negative reviews that will hurt League. That's why they refuse. That's why all these companies do that. They don't give out like Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't give out its current players, even though you can only imagine this shit's in the fucking millions. You can only imagine, but they don't want to give it because they know it hurts like the game. It hurts it because people like will give their review, their 2 cents. If people just believe that it's in its prime, then they'll continue to thrive, you know? It's funny. PUBG is a broken, bugged game with full of hacks. People rather play pub over League. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna conclude the video here because I I want to take a bong rip. That's what I want to do. Fuck all this ranting. Fuck all this negativity. My account was banned. I'm uninstalling. It's that simple. I used to love League. I loved League back in season 5. I don't love League the way I used to love it. I only played League because I have friends who are like still really invested into League, and they make me want to play League because it's like I used to play League because of that competition, because of that like who's better than who, you know? Like that's why you make friends on League. That's why your IRL friends play League. Oh, guy, I just made it to gold. Oh shit, dude, I'm about to reach gold. I'm gonna make it to you. It's like, oh, you can try. It's like all that banter encourages you to play League and to get better and to keep playing. But what's good in doing that when you try and grind, but your teammates suck, and then you're like, fuck, yo, Jimmy, or insert friend's name here. Can you duo queue with me? Let's get everyone in here so we can win. Oh, we can. We can only duo queue. We duo queue, and what ends up happening? They switch up the skill ratings because they're like, oh, you're dual queuing. I guess we gotta increase MMR. So now you're placed with people who are skilled higher than your other teammates. Yeah, you guys are good, but your teammates might not be that good. They throw or they lose because they just can't handle it, and then you end up losing. They punish you for playing with friends. You can't play with friends without getting punished, in the sense that like they purposely make the enemy MMR higher, so because you know they gotta balance. Oh, you're dual queuing, we gotta balance it. You know, you guys have the advantage with comms. What? Like I said, League just is not what it used to be. I'm gonna have 3 different types of people, maybe 4. The people who agree, the people who feel for me, the people who are trolling me saying like, yeah, bro, you're banned. The people who are like, you should just mute. Honestly, to the people who say you should just mute, you're playing a game like a robot. I hope you're okay with that. Exclude. To the people trolling, you're right. Exclude. And to the people who agree with me, I'm honestly sorry and I apologize with all of you. Like, it sucks that the game we used to love, the game that we remember has changed this much to the point where like it's just not fun. The community isn't what it used to be. The community is not what it used to be. Tell me not. Tell me not in season 4, season 5, the community actually tried. Tell me not. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Rage quit. Thanks, bro. And then that shit happens 5 straight times. Alright. Again, guys. If you play League, do you. Life is all about preference. If, you know, you're mentally handicapped and you're thinking of playing League, don't. They do not care about you. They claim it. Oh yeah, man, report these people. We'll handle it. Where are my bans, guy? Where those 2 people? Where's the Varus ban? Where's the Tally ban? Where's the Riven ban? Nah. Me? Defending myself? Defending the little guy? Me? Banned. Like I said, League does not care about you. They care about your money. Do not give League your money. If you're going to play the game, because it's free to play, just like this ignorant character said, it's a free to play game. You don't have to purchase RP. So yeah, don't purchase RP. You don't need it. You do not need the RP. No, you don't. Fuck that. Fuck these people. Don't give them money. Let that game die. Please, let that game die. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you for sticking around this long for this fucking rant, which is what it is. I hope you guys maybe can make this shit go viral so that way the people down in Riot can see this and maybe they'll tweak it. Maybe I'll get my account unbanned. Probably not. Why? Because I'm not Medios. I'm not, what's this guy's name? Cloud9 Jensen. Hey Riot, can I get my account unbanned, please? Yeah, sure, bro. Gets his account unbanned. Why? Because they're pro players. These summoners are individuals who have exceeded extraordinary amounts of summoner conduct who were amazing. These are your money makers, is what you really meant to say. And do you understand? Without your money makers, the people who bring content to you, the people who stream your game, the people who are bringing everyone to you, you already know. You have to appease to them. You have to. Little bitches, straight up. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to watch some other gameplay content from Warcraft 3, these are the games I stream. I used to stream League. So you got PUB, you got Overwatch, Warcraft, Dungeon Fighters, Paladins, Evolve, RuneScape. I do IRL, I do Dota 2, I do Siege. I play everything, honestly. I play everything. So come follow me at twitch.tv/coach_Nathaniel. So if you guys are trying to look for me, this is basically my account. I'm about to reach 60 days. I am affiliated, so if you do want to support the cause, please sub to me because that truly helps me in this amazing journey of mine. Anyways, guys, I truly appreciate you guys all for watching. Thank you guys again, and please be safe. Don't forget to like and share my video if you guys agree with me. Be safe, guys.